Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as Bosnia and currently we are involved in a support war with Hungary here. They have declared war against Poland for the war goal of Halis, and they want that as their territory. So we've moved in and we are supporting our faithful ally Hungary. We've just taken over Moldova in support and we're just going to continue this war and see what happens. I'll hold here, let's see. Rival of our rival, mission is done because we increased our relations with Ferreira. Let's see what new missions we have. Vassalize Montenegro and protect against Tuscany. We can do the Vassalize Montenegro one. So we talked about that last episode. So let's get our relations, improve our relations. We're also going to get a military alliance with them as well, because that's part of the requirement to vassalize them. We could also do it forcefully by war, but we're not going to do that. There's no reason for it. They've been kind. We freed them from the Serbians. Let's see here. What can we do? We might as well go seize something else. Krakow, we can go hit Krakow. We're going to stray away from the main army. That might be a bad idea. Well, we can go take over Krakow. Might as well. That's actually a pretty big... Oh no, they're already under siege by the Hessians. What about... They're under siege as well. You know what? Let's go home. Let's just... Fuck it, let's go home. Hang out at home. The war looks like it's going to take care of itself. Looks like they've pretty much got things under control. We'll go back if we need to. They're going to go for peace anytime soon. Look at how sick of war they are. Their war exhaustion and their war enthusiasm is so low. So we're just going to hang out here. Danish army is retreating. Poor Poland, Lithuania. They are just getting eaten. Really happy with my alliance choice here with Austria and Hungary. I think that's going to be good. Oh, they just... Okay, so the war with the Holy Roman Empire is over. So that means that if they have enough manpower, which I don't think they do from the war, they can now focus it all on the war with Hungary. So I think we're going to have to move back in and help Hungary out, start taking over some provinces before the manpower of the Polish recover. And we can check on that while we're here. Let's go to Ledger. We're going to go to the military armies. And let's look at Poland. They've only got 4,000 manpower, so they can only field 4,000 more men. They've got 2,000 currently in the field, so another actually 2,000 men. And then Lithuania. They've got more. Lithuania's got more. All right, so let's move down and support. Let's take these provinces over. Bring our war score up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that's alright. That's a Polish army. They ran into us. They've got the penalty. Terrain and a crossing penalty, so we're going to walk over them. Okay. Increase the war score +1. Hopefully we don't get attacked again. Looks like Moldova is starting to recover slightly. I'm going to take Krakow next. Lithuanian army coming down. Don't know if he's moving towards us. Doesn't look like it. Nope. The Hungarians are going to come down and help. Oh, I thought they were going to chase them. They're not. They might go back and try to... our fortress under siege. Yeah, I was going to say they might be going to Moldavia to take over Moldavia. What kind of a... There's 17. We should just try to take Krakow first. And they could take that back. We don't really care. Looks like we're going to have roughly a 12 stack. Oh, the Hungarians just ran into the Lithuanians there. I think they can hold them off, even if they get reinforced. I hope. Yeah, looks like they're gonna win that one. It was a tough fight, but it looks like they won it. Okay. War score went up, I think, because Serbia was involved in that. I think that's why we got the notification saying that the war score had increased. We've only got 3,000 manpower because of our Serbian war. We're still recovering from that. There's some families that have gone without their husbands and their sons for quite a while. Really took a hurt to our population. What was Krakow's 31? So if we can hold this off without a Polish army coming down, we'll be okay. And Hungary looks like they're just going to chase around these small harassing forces that are popping up. These small mobile units, these small armies that are popping up here. And this big Hungarian army looks like it's going to be the primary spearhead against all the Lithuanian armies that show up in actual Lithuanian proper territory here. Be good if he stops near us. Yep, that's good. So we can reinforce each other real quickly if one of us gets attacked by a larger army. That'll be good. And we're at 29%. -7 on the siege. Don't know where he's going. Oh, we're just over here. Our fortress is under siege. It looks like Moldavia, yeah. Our property here in Moldavia, where we had occupied, is being taken over again. Are they going to try to hit us? This Lithuanian army? Noble family requests aid. The most powerful of the noble families in the state often had vast wealth, but they did not stop them, like their monarchs, from getting into financial troubles. They too could accumulate debts that escaped their ability to pay. They could, at those times, come to the monarch to request aid. The monarchs were often receptive, since they would usually be related by blood or by marriage. We can grant aid and lose 32 ducats, or lose 50 administrative power. That's a lot. That's like 32 months where I can't do that. We're gonna have to deny it. That's too much money. That's like 3 years worth of income. I don't know what the Serbians are doing. They got one little regiment running around just doing shit. I hope the Hungarian army stays nearby. We can handle a 4-stack, but I can't handle too many more if they try to hit us. But the Hungarians seem to be doing very well. We haven't had much trouble from an actual Polish army, I think because their manpower is so low. Cassidy Civil War, whatever. Most of it's been Most of it's been Lithuanians. Who's that? That's Poland. Ooh. Maybe I should go help. Nope, they're not even going to get attacked. They're going elsewhere. What happened here? Invest in new technology? We can do that. Yes. Now this is going to knock our morale down a little bit, but I think we have time. Keep that. Medieval Eastern Militia. So how is this better than what we've got now? Eastern, we got 1 and 1. Okay, we'll take it. Now we just got to avoid getting attacked while our morale is down, while our units are changing over. Alright. Krakow surrendered, brought it up to 44. Come on. I'm just going to stay here because we're in Highlands right now, so that's going to give us a defensive bonus. Recall the diplomat. Let's get an alliance. Okay. Let's see. Will they vassalize? They will once we have a diplomat that can go. We do have a diplomat that can go, but once we once that little time penalty goes by. 7 September. So we can vassalize them. That's fine. We'll get that. It's going to cost us. It's going to cost us some diplomatic points, but I'm not worried about it. Offer vassalization. Boom. Okay. Now, what's our new mission? Naval race. Not going to do a naval race. We're not going to do the fleet and protect against Tuscany. We could. We could, but we're gonna wait a little bit. Let's increase our relations with. Use our diplomat for something. Bohemia, Poland, Lithuania. How about Muscovy? Increase our relations with Muscovy and increase our relations with. Might as well do the Malamuks, why not? See if we can get some friends on this side of the Ottomans. Royal marriage from Montenegro? I don't think so. No, we're not going to take a royal marriage. We didn't even get a new heir yet, did we? We have no legal heir, even though we're married to Austria and Hungary. We still don't have a new royal marriage. Or not royal marriage, but a new heir. That's not good. How old is the guy? 17. He's still got time. War isn't over yet. That's going to be at some point. Let's go support. Let's go support this Hungarian army because they got hit pretty bad. It looks like. Who's this? Serbia moving around. Serbia and Poland's flags look awful lot alike. Just gonna occupy Belz. That way we'll be within reinforcement range of the Hungarians. Try to stay close to them if we can. If they allow us. Okay, occupied. So far, Bosnia has been a very war-going nation. Long wars too, like a couple of wars that go on for a couple of years. I'll have to read down in the history how long that other war was with Serbia. I think it went on for like 6 years or something like that. New heir. He's a 1-4 and a 5. Not very good on the administrative power. Very good on military skill though. Very good. What are they gonna do? They're not gonna occupy that one, so we'll do it. We'll take this one over. Any new missions? Sometimes these change over time. Invest in a new technology. We can invest in... We can do that. Okay. How much are we going up by? I think 9, 7, and 7. Rebel uprising, 50% for the Croatian separatists. Boost stability. I can do that. I probably should do that, shouldn't I? I am going to do that. I forgot it was at a -1. Took that one over. Let's go take over Warsaw. Because I think Warsaw's a big one too, isn't it? 16? It's not that special. Truce expired with... What was it? Athens, yeah. Truce expired with Byzantium. So now that they're my vassal down here in Montenegro, I can actually incorporate them in 10 years. So like, it was a 1476 maybe. Occupied Warsaw. How are they doing down here? They've got 16 and 16, so they're doing all right. We're by ourselves up here, not really that excited about that. Because we could get hit by a big army up here. We're all by ourselves. We're just gonna occupy these territories as we go. We've already got their capital. Oh, see, we got a big Lithuanian army here. So we're gonna have to see what they do. Farmlands, grasslands. Woods, farmlands. They're trying to take it back over. So they're going to be busy for a little while. Yeah, it looks like the Serbians and the Hungarians are moving up. I'm going to knock those guys out. More Hungarians down this way. Hungarian Navy. Haven't seen much of Denmark since they've took off. I think they got their own problems. They've knocked that army out. They took quite a big hit, though. It's just a game of occupation and war score rate at the moment. Not really much going on as far as tactics and actual fighting goes. Both Lithuania and Poland are pretty beat up from their war with the Holy Roman Empire. I'm curious to see what kind of... Oh, hold on here. Ooh, Austria declared war on Ferrara. I wonder what that war was for. Austrian conquest of Treviso. So that's right here. So that's going to become part of Austria. Papal States. Okay. Whoops. I hate when it does that. I hate when you occupy... There should be a stable government. Several of the leading members of the government deeply worried about some changes proposed to how the realm should be ruled. They demand a stop to such outrageous reforms based on tried and proved traditions naturally avoiding mentioning how the changes would impact their own power base. We can accept the demands for 50 administrative power. We can ignore them for a loss of 10 prestige. I'll accept them. I mean, it's administrative power of minus 50. It's not that big of a deal. I'd rather not lose 10 prestige because we're already going down by 2. So we'll accept the demands. Sometimes change is good. Looks like a Polish army's trying to form up there. Hungarians and Serbians are going to move. Wait, who's on the throne? Hold on. A Habsburg. A Habsburg is on the throne of Hungary, and it's the same guy. Frederick von Habsburg. Jonas von Habsburg. So there's Habsburgs on the throne. That means that if one of them goes without an heir, they can claim the throne and go to war to claim all of the others' territory. Because they're of the same dynasty. They're both Habsburgs. And we should still have a marriage. We occupied that. Okay. I always get kind of confused with when new rulers show up, why the marriages disappear. But I know there's a reason for it. I just don't know it. All right. So anytime a new ruler pops up somewhere, I always check to make sure I still have a marriage. With that country, at least. Any new missions? Hold on, we got a new one here. Placate Oregon. Aragon. Business opinion, and we can do that one. Aragon's opinion of us is plus 100, so let's do that because it's already at 58. Let's recall. Call these guys. Seven, 6, 5 days, 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, 1 days. Improve relations. Okay. There we go. We got that. Ooh. Okay, so the peace was accepted. Let's read what happened here. What this entire war was over. Poland has accepted peace with Hungary. On the following terms. Poland will seize, so they got their war goal. Yep, right there. Poland will release Mazovia as a sovereign state, which is these guys. So Poland no longer has Mazovia as a vassal. Yeah, ooh, they got Warsaw too. Ooh, boy. Poland will pay 48 ducats. It's not bad. I mean, it's whatever. Poland's weaker now. So let's fall back. Alright, so that war. Now let's read quickly how long that Serbian war was. Dalmatia, Raska. The epic Bosnian conquest of Raska ended after 8 years, so it was an 8-year war, resulting in conquest. Historians talk about how the Austrians fought the Tuscans in the Battle of Serbia. That was that real big. Remember that real big battle that happened right here? That we we lost, didn't we? Yeah, led by Austrian, blah blah blah, suffering some losses, fighting the 23,000 strong Tuscan army, who suffered some losses. So it went on for 8 years. It was an 8-year war. That giant stalemate that we had went on for 8 years. Okay, so we're just gonna pull back to Bosnia. Call to arms. Let's see what Austria. Shit, excuse me. Austria, faithful ally, is requesting that you come to the aid in the Austrian conquest of Treviso against Ferreras. They're already involved in that, right? They just want us to come help. We'll accept that. Is Austria winning? They should be. They're not. Well, let's move down anyhow. We'll move down. We'll set up. We'll stage. Hungary's involved too now. Montenegro. Okay. We'll stage, and then we're going to end the episode here once we get down there to set up our staging. And we should, because I see that Montenegro's on the move. Let's make sure that Montenegro is supportive. Okay. So we got another war on our hands. Perfect. This is, after all, the art of war. So if you guys want to see more Europa Universalis 4 playing as Bosnia, and you want to see more conquests, more wars, and see what happens once we finally clash with the Ottoman Empire, stay tuned, subscribe, give it a like, give it a comment, tell me what you think, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.